One thing I've been learning over the years is that when you love yourself well, that changes everything. Not in a prideful way, in a God-centered, healthy way. Hi, I'm Rachel McCants, founder of Our Lindsay Unlimited, Goddess CEO. Welcome or welcome back to Ladies as We Smile. I remember seasons where I was moving and shaking and just super busy, running from here to there, trying out for dance teams. I had multiple jobs. I was always in a romantic relationship. I was just doing the most. And internally, I was exhausted. It is interesting that me, I'm going to speak for Rachel, I didn't realize how disconnected I was from myself and even God until I slowed down. That is why I say the brain tumor season, the brain tumor in general, was the biggest blessing, or so far, of my life. It reconnected me with God. I was able to slow down, get some routines and some habits going, but just that relationship with God and myself is just the best now. It's still a growing season. There's always room to grow in these seasons, and I will never know God fully. Even in heaven, we will still be learning more about God. That is just an ongoing process that I am looking forward to and loving. But overall, that brain tumor season, the way it slowed me down and reorganized my life so I could love God ultimately and myself the way He sees me, game changer. I learned that loving myself well sometimes looks like allowing myself to breathe. What really surprised me is that healing and confidence didn't come from one huge moment. It came and is coming from these small daily habits. My morning routine, even though, I have 3 steps in that one step of the morning routine, but just the daily hydration, I got to get my water in. I got to get my workout in. I have to. Did I say have to? Get my time in with God. It is a must, but I just make sure I am taking my time and giving myself enough time to get these things done in the morning. When I used to wake up in the morning, it was a whole mess. My sister likes to say a zoo. That's when her house is full with lots of people and stuff. Anyway, but like my morning felt like a zoo or a circus, should I say. I would wake up last minute or right on time to get to work or wherever I needed to be, scramble around, find clean clothes where they are, put them on, make an outfit. Who knew if it really matched? But it was a madhouse. There it is. That's a good word, a madhouse every morning. And I would just go from here to there and just do what I needed to do in the nick of time. Creating this time, my morning routines now, or my morning routine now, even though I do it different ways, is really loving myself well. That confidence, that healing has come. And the best part, I've already said it multiple times, I think you probably got it, but it's just that time with God. Like there is nothing like it. Nothing like it. Those little routines and habits started reminding me that I matter too. Especially when I started taking care of my teeth, my teeth. I know I might sound like a psycho with my teeth, and so many of you compliment my teeth and my smile, so thank you so, so much. But when I really started taking that extra care of my teeth and my smile, it just is a world of difference. Like the water pick and just making sure I do my flossing, even though I did always usually floss and brush my teeth and rinse. But then after the brain tumor season, I kept the peroxide and kept the baking soda. But yes, just taking care of my teeth. It just reminds me that I matter too. What is that little thing that reminds you that you matter? The deeper my relationship with God became, the more my relationship with myself started changing too. I started giving myself more grace. Why not? God does. I was not as harsh on myself. We are our toughest critic. Instead of pressure, I replaced that with peace. And because God's peace surpasses all understanding, and I hold on to that, my value changed because I started valuing myself and seeing myself through God's eyes. God taught me that self-worth isn't arrogance. It's valuing yourself differently, seeing yourself through his eyes. Honestly, so many of these lessons through the brain tumor season inspired Ladies as We Love Ourselves, a 6-step program to self-worth. It's on Amazon if you're interested. But this journey of the brain tumor, the journey of the brain tumor, and it's still the journey to this day of learning to love myself fully, it affects all aspects of my life. If you're struggling with self-worth, give yourself grace. You don't have to turn into a completely different person overnight. Start small, start gently. Let God lead and meet you there. If conversations like this encourage you, I'd love for you to subscribe and continue growing with me. And if you want more videos inspired by Ladies as We Love Ourselves, please let me know. Thanks for joining today. See you next video.